What's up, everyone? It's Depano TV here, and I just wanted to show you something that I've been having a lot of fun with. You can do this in League, in Standard, in SSF, and uh, it's a lot of fun. It allows you to farm wing scarabs with the wing sextant, but on a wandering path tree, which I did not know it was possible until Jekyll Gamer explained it to me. Um, Also, Z-Boob and Dezel are both doing this on stream as well. So if you ever had any questions, you can check out all of them to see how to do this if this video doesn't explain it to you. However, what we are doing is we have a wandering path tree, and it gets all the harvest points for duplicated monsters, more quant to the life force, less chance for purple, less chance for blue, and because we get Wandering Path, we lose our access to Seance, which is needed for doing infinite wing sextant farming. So what we have to do to basically bypass allocating points into Seance, just so you guys know what that means, Seance is this. Seance says 5 rare monsters are possessed in your map. And then the wing sextant says the first 3 possessed monsters of your map drop a wing sextant or wing scarab. So the way that we bypass that is we roll unique monsters are possessed on our city square map specifically, because city square has 3 bosses, and because it has 3 bosses, if we have unique bosses that are possessed, then at least 3 monsters are going to be possessed in the map, and they indeed are going to drop wing scarabs. Now, I like to go blue sometimes, and I like to go red sometimes. I also am doing fast maps, so where your points go aren't that important. The most important points are the top points right here for more increased modifiers. The quant points in the middle. The quant points in the middle. The harvest points, and then the dupe map points. The dupe map points are really important because you end up wanting to pair your last sextant's going to most likely be drop 8 modded maps or drop a conquer map. So if you have an infinite farm strategy going on and you're dropping conquer maps, that's what's gonna look like. You're gonna drop maps from the boss, and because you have a 36% chance to dupe maps, those maps will dupe sometimes. And if you click alters that say maps will dupe, then those maps have a chance to dupe again. So you could potentially get 4 maps off of 1 map drop in this strategy, which is kind of cool. Now, Wandering Path says you can't use notables. A lot of people didn't realize this, but Growing Hordes is a keystone. So we're using Growing Hordes and 4 Gilded Scarabs on this strategy to, increase the pack size. The really cool thing about City Square also is City Square is a box map. It's a box layout map with the bosses in the middle. So it's very easy to avoid the bosses. And your goal is to go get all the shrines. If the shrines say drop an addition or drop map dupe, you want to click that. If the shrines say scarabs are gonna dupe, you want to click that, and you have even a chance to get, duped wing scarabs at the end, which is another bonus of this strategy. So this cost us 2,500 yellow juice, and we are gonna go do 1 map. We are in standard at the moment, but you can, like I said, you can do this exact same thing in League or in SSF. It's kind of like a SSF person's dream if you get the wing scarab, because infinite wing sextants or wing scarabs is like just way too cool. We are playing infinite Val Lightning Strike build that Coombs Heart showed me, and we really like this build. But we're not gonna try to spam too much. So here we're gonna click quant, and that's gonna give us more harvest juice in the end. That's gonna help us sustain the 2,500 yellow juice that we're after. It's gonna make the map just a little bit juicier in general. So that's a good thing. So right now we're gonna go around in a box-like shape. We're gonna try to remember where the harvest was. So we see the harvest here. So right now we're just trying to get blue altars to show up. This is where the harvest is. So we're gonna do that very, very last thing. And our goal is to get some blue altars. Some people like doing red altars too because you can be really fast. Red altars just show up. You don't need to do anything to make them show up. But blue altars, you need to like kill the mobs, or you need to spawn the mobs and then kill the mobs for them to show up. So there is one step extra in the process. Also, red mobs, I think they give you like 2 chances. Sometimes they give you like 2 different mods. Like one time, one can say dupe and quant, for example, on one altar. So we got our quick 3 wing scarabs. And now we're going to do the plots. Oh man, we can't see how much juice we got. We can't see how much juice we got because I have all my juice in my inventory. Sag. But you're gonna have to take my word on it that if you roll for possessed mobs and you slam exalt onto your maps or beasts on your maps to make them 6 modded unique possessed maps, you're gonna definitely over sustain your juice. If you guys didn't know, almost 2 or 3 days ago, or a day ago maybe, a patch was released, and in the patch notes it said duped monsters in harvest were not dropping juice sometimes, or dropping extra additional juice, and they fixed that bug. So doing this strategy, you should be getting more yellow juice than you were a week ago. Let's do one more map because I kind of feel bad that you guys didn't get to see how much yellow juice we got. I don't like Delhi because I feel like I get less altars with it, so I will 100% skip that right away. At the moment, that's what I've been doing. This is kind of me testing. My 4th Sextant on this strat, and I gotta show you guys my Atlas and my Sextants I use, is drop 8 modded maps, and I'm farming 8 modded Crimson Temple maps. So I have an infinite way to produce Crimson Temple maps that are 8 modded, which is, you guys watch my stream and stuff like that, it's what I love farming. So the fact that I can farm it myself, pretty cool. As you can see, we only got 1 altar again, so that's why I don't like Mirror of Delirium. Alright, let's see how much yellow juice. We have no yellow juice in our inventory. We do have 6 wing scarabs in a very short period of time. Because we are so good at sustaining, we don't go for those yellow pots anymore. We always go for the, if there's a purple or a blue pot that has a rare enemy, like a tier 3 enemy in it, we will go for that instead. Because eventually we're going to need this juice for something else down the line, and I don't want to go buy it. But I think we're not gonna sustain on this one. But we're gonna basically almost sustain, which is we might actually sustain. Holy shit! We actually might over sustain. Holy shit. That's we did 2 plots, dude, and we over sustained. If that's not crazy, I don't know what is. These are the compasses we are currently using. Wing Scarab, Yellow Life Force, Sacred Grove, and 8 mod. Some people like changing the 8 mod to drop Conquer maps. I might do that if I end up selling my Conquer maps, but at the moment I don't really have customers for my Conquer maps, so I am using 8 modded maps because I think I can use those later. My tree is, like I said, I took all the important points. You don't need to take both red and blue influence. I just do that because I don't want to keep changing my tree. I take this so that if I do get the blue invitation, I can refund and then do the Uber Eater invitation really quickly. I just do this as a convenience factor. If you are farming Conquer maps, it is very important to drop singular focus. You do not want to farm Conquer maps with singular focus in. And like I said, I will be streaming for the next 2 months of the extended league, Sanctum League. I will be in Standard and in Sanctum League magic finding, farming, having fun, hanging out, and answering questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop by the stream. And I'm going to link down below Jekyll's stream, Z-Boob's stream, and Dazzle's stream because they all help me figure out what I want to do in terms of farming strategy. And this is one of them. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you very much.